Hello, I'm going to read a poem for you called The Mountain of Stars. I wrote this a while ago, and I think it's about my granddad passing away. I wrote it after he passed away, and I didn't really know what I was writing about at the time, but then looking back at it now, that's what it was about. And coincidentally, it's the 4-year anniversary of him passing away today, so this is in honour of my granddad, Horace Hudson. I hope you get there, to the Mountain of Stars. There will be children there, their eyes ablaze, the unwrapping of a new adventure. I hope you get there, to the Mountain of Stars, to swim in the deep night, ever watchful upon the edge. I hope you get there, to the Mountain of Stars, mind in singular thoughts, where sleep is mixed with waking. I hope you get there, to the Mountain of Stars, just to be, without the weight of this cracked earth. I hope you get there, to the Mountain of Stars, to guide with strength, living inside a memory. Thank you very much.
Mildred the Maniac Cow. Mildred was a maniac. It was far and widely known that instead of chewing grass, she would chow down upon a bone. She would fetch the farmer's slippers, trailing mud around the house. She'd chase and scare the cat when he was playing nicely with the mouse. She'd chase after footballs and fetch sticks by the dozen. She got especially excited when meat was in the oven. Her favourite was roast beef. She would drool rather a lot. Strange, you might think, when it was her brother in the pot. Now, as you may have guessed, Mildred thought she was a dog. And as she gnawed her brother's shin, her mind was all a fog. She had not a clue that she was a 1-ton cow. She stared eagerly out of the window. The farmer was home now. He entered the room slowly. A bag was in his hands. He quietly took out the contents and prepared a blow to land. He raised his arms above his head and brought them swiftly down. Do you think Mildred is dead? Squeak, squeak, went the rubber clown. It was just a toy. From Pets R Us, Mildred happily played, and in the farmer's house she lived until her dying day. I'm trying to do a poem about a flipping cow. There's just sheep everywhere. Where's all the cows?
The Boy with a Frog in His Throat by Ric Hoyle. There was a young boy with a frog in his throat. He was croaky and creaky, and on flies he would dote. He couldn't go to school or talk to his friends, and the slimified soreness drove him round the bend. He'd cough and he'd splutter and hawk up green scum. When he told his mother of the frog, she said, "Oh, stop having fun." Then, in the evening, watching Wildlife on One, a programme about amphibious sexuality came on. The frog got excited and jumped at the screen. The boy sicked him up, all slippery and green. His mum got a shock and tripped over her shoes. Splat went the frog. She had a terrible bruise. The boy scraped the frog off his mother's behind. It was flat as a pancake and partially blind. He fetched his bike pump and inserted it deftly. Reinflated, the frog floated off on a north by northwesterly.